How's everyone doing? So, I don't even know where to begin. Okay, so I went to a doctor's appointment and I stepped into the elevator. It was just me and one guy. Said hello, he said hello back. We started going up. By the time we get to the second floor, a young woman and a male gotten into the elevator. And I was able to smell this young woman. Now, they stepped on at the same time. I didn't know they were together. And so I was going to see the female doctor at the VA. So I'm assuming she's going up. Maybe she's going where I'm going. So everything's going to be cool, right? Everything's going to be cool. She's younger. The man who was standing on side of me, like, he and I looked at each other. I could see the look on his face. So it wasn't like I was the only person who could smell this woman. So we go up. We're still going up in the elevator. And she steps out. I was so mad. I was so mad because that wasn't the floor I was going on. That wasn't where the woman doctor is. And my mind clicked to say, look, maybe you should tell her so she can go wipe up. You know, and how would I tell her? What would I tell her? Ladies, maybe you can help me. Like, if someone who's an older woman walked up to you and say, how you doing? Maybe you should go to the restroom and wash up. Like, would that be acceptable? Did I do something wrong by not telling her and allowing her to go through the day with that smell? I thought about that for a while. I'm thinking about that now. I don't know. I don't know, you know, should I have, am I old enough to be able to be so bold in my help towards other young women? You know, because I noticed when I was younger, women, the old women, you know, the older women who were like my grandmother age and so, they would just tell you, baby, you need to go take a bath. Or they would just offer that help and, you know, be able to say it, and nobody actually wanted to fight them. You knew that they were saying something and you would just go run, you know, run. It's almost like your mom saying, go wash up. Mom said, go wash up. You go to the bathroom and you go wash up. That's how it used to be. But today, I noticed that young women do not want any help. They don't want that assistance. So I try to look at a person and see how would they take it. I don't want to actually end up fighting somebody because I'm trying to lend them a helping hand. We all saw what happened with Sasha Ray when I made that video reaching out to her. In real life, real shit pop off. You know, and I'm not going to be fighting no woman because her pussy stink. Can y'all imagine that shit? By the time the police come and shit, we both going to jail because this bitch pussy stink. I'm not doing that. So, I've been thinking about this for a moment. I don't even know, like, what do you all think? What would you do if you was in my situation? And what would you do if somebody actually came up and said, you know, that you should go to the bathroom and wash up? And would it matter how old she is? I have an issue with people thinking I'm young, especially in person. I look much younger in person because in person you see the whole package, right? First of all, I'm real short, right? And then on top of that, people think I'm way younger than I am. So for me to walk up to someone, I really have to. Sometimes I try to figure out how can I say certain things. So I start referring to him as baby. How you doing, babe? I try to put on that old woman voice type of thing, and so I could try to, say something that will be helpful to them. I'm not out here trying to insult anyone or put anyone down. And with that young woman, when she got off that elevator, before that floor where the woman's doctor is, when she got off there, I didn't know what to do. My mind said go and tell her. She was when she was getting off, I could tell she was working. She had on a UPS, not a UPS, a postal outfit, right, with a shirt. I can only see that once she turned around, and I saw that her and the man that she walked on with, they were actually wearing the same colors. And based on the shirt, I could tell, okay, she's working right now. That's even worse. You're at work. You're going in office buildings and different, places, and every time you walk in, you bring in a fishy smell. When you walk out, you're leaving a trail of fish up and down the hallway. I'm sorry. It's funny and not funny. It's not funny at all, to be honest. Reality, when I was in it, when I was right there and I was smelling her vagina smelled like a hot bowl of hot garbage. You know what I mean? Like, the seafood, like whether it's shrimps or crabs or crawfish, you know how it smells after you peeled all the shells off and shit like that. You're taking the meat and you're eating it, and then you sit that shit to the side and it sit there for too long, and you can tell it got some spice to it and shit, but it smells awful. That's what her coochie smelled like. That's me standing away from her, through her clothing. Okay? Ladies, tell me what you think about that. Like, what do you think I could have done? Could I have done anything? Should I have done anything? And what would you do if you was in my position? And what would you do if you was in her position and somebody walked up to inform you that you needed to wash up? Anyway, I look forward to continuing to have this conversation.